Put a couple little jukes on him there to get in there. Kind of take us through that play.
Yeah, got the ball, open field. Just had to make a couple guys miss and get in the zone after the second guy. I was around like the 5-yard line, just try to power my way through.
Right here. Let's get the microphone up here, please.
Just another week where you're involved in the running game there. You came in for a series, productive, got about 40 yards there, and then back involved in the passing game. Can you just talk about kind of how it works for you when you're rotating, between receiver and running? You getting kind of used to that now, and just kind of how that's working for you?
Yeah, just be ready to play both positions. Starting at receiver today. Coach said they needed me in the backfield, so the next series they put me in. It's really that simple, honestly. Just keep playing. I'll just always be ready to play, whether it's receiver or running back.
Gary, let's move back. You guys are out of my peripheral vision. Everybody at least behind the first row.
Was that play as easy as it looked? It looked like you toyed with those two defenders like that.
It was fun. Got an opportunity to show what I can do. Just wanted to seize the moment.
Right here in the front, Matt.
Byron, what do you attribute the offense's performance the last 2 weeks? It seems like you guys have been playing maybe your best ball on that side of the ball.
Yeah, the loss was a big part of it. That's not something that we do. So we just kind of had to reassess everything, go back to the drawing boards, come back out, be more physical. I think we're a lot more physical in the first couple games of the season than we have been, and it kind of showed, and then we lost. So we were able to bounce back from that, knowing that we can just be a lot more physical, play a lot harder than what we have been, and just go out and execute.
Second row, Joseph.
Pelham's outside.
Coach Pelham's in the back.
Coach said that Farrell's been growing up. He's had 2 unsportsmanlike conducts in 2 weeks, but he's really starting to, on the field show that the skill he has. What have you seen from a teammate from him this season as he's progressed?
Yeah, he's definitely grown up huge. I think last week we used to lay the unsportsmanlike conduct was a terrible call, but that's just my opinion. And this week he was just excited after a big play. So granted they have been unsportsmanlike conducts, but nothing too substantial to where you go back and scratch your head like, why is this kid doing this? So everyone on the team is definitely growing up, and Farrell's one of them. He understands it now. It's just about working hard and making plays, and all the other side stuff can stay side stuff, but we can't let that interfere with what we're trying to do.
In the back, Tom.
Byron, I see you got the throwback shirt on. What did this whole night mean to you, if anything?
No, it's special. Obviously, Kenny Williams' pick was a historic play in this program, so it was cool to kind of honor on the 20th year. Plus, the uniforms look really good, I thought. So I was excited to wear them.
Dwayne Stanford's in the cubicle area, right back here, middle.
But I know you guys try to downplay the rivalry, but the streak continues to 11. I'm guessing you're glad that you're on a team that the streak continues with.
Yeah, definitely. UW hates us, and we hate UW. So there's no lack of a rivalry there. We know when we get together and play, that's going to be a chippy game. There's going to be a dogfight. But that's what we expected. You know what I mean? I feel like every team's going to come out and give us their best punches, but UW will definitely come out harder every year. But yeah, again, we don't really pay attention to the last year's records, 11-0 or. So we just had to keep forward, keep moving, just know that it's going to be a fight.
Back there, Tom.
Sort of play off that, Byron. What was the feeling? Did you have a sense that guys were tuned into Washington, being as how you all know that they want to beat Oregon. I mean, they're tired of it.
Yeah. Same old thing. Like we said, we recognize that. So we just got to make sure the week of preparation is right, that we're getting in, that when we come to the game that we keep a cool head and just keep working, you know what I mean? We have plenty of talent. All we got to do is execute, and a lot of the time the only thing that's going to get in our way is ourselves. So just keep that in mind, just be ready to play.
Any more questions for Byron before we move on to Royce? Thank you, Byron.